YouTube, what's going on everybody? So today I'm going to be bringing you guys a review of Amouage by Reflection Man. So I don't have a lot of knowledge on the house of Amouage in general. I've only tried Reflection Man, Interlude, and Fate Man. From the little bit of reading that I've done, I've seen people say that there's a reformulation in the magnetic caps, which this one is a magnetic cap, as you can see. And the original non-magnetic cap is non-reformulated. Now personally, like I said, I don't have a lot of knowledge in the house of Amouage, but from all three bottles that I've tried, Reflection Man, Interlude, Fate Man, they've all been magnetic caps. I have had no issue with performance whatsoever. Okay, so in the opening, I get this little bit of like a Sprite, the soda Sprite type of scent, type of vibe. Nothing huge, nothing crazy, just very minimal. This is a very floral scent. Now, the biggest things about this frag that I am reminded of are Canada Pink Wintergreen lozenges. 100%, it smells like the Works toilet bowl cleaner, Johnson's baby oil, and a little bit of baby powder. Now, I've never smelled this previously until last night when someone had addressed to me was that if you smell it, think about it, which it does, it smells like fresh flour tortillas. And as crazy as it may be, it truly does. Now, some of you guys are probably thinking, what the heck? This is one of my favorite frags. I love this scent. My nose isn't picking up any of the stuff that you're saying. Your nose is out of whack. Well, that may be the case, that may not be the case. 100%, that is what my nose picks up, and it just, that's what it smells like to me. As for the floralness of it, I get a little bit of powderiness, not an overabundance of powderiness, because 100%, to be real, I don't like powderiness in my frags whatsoever. To me, it's a turnoff, it's not attractive, it's not appealing. But the powderiness is more like a flower type of powderiness, the petal of a flower. And it's powdery without being powdery, if you know what I mean. That, like, if you take your fingers and, you rub the petal of a flower and you feel the subtle smoothness and, you can smell the aroma of powder, but it's not necessarily powdery. If I took some chalk, like LeBron James or whatever he uses, that kind of powdery. Now, if I'm being 100% honest here, the only note that I can pick up in this frag is jasmine, nothing else. Like I said, my nose is still green, but I'm also going to say that I feel that this frag is beautifully blended, it's balanced, and it's a good creation in its own mind, in its own manner. I don't like this frag personally. Would I wear it? Would I buy it? 100% no. But it is, without a doubt, just blended very well, and you can tell is 100% quality. I can pretty much just purely smell toilet bowl cleaner. It is fresh, it's got some warmth to it, and I believe that's because of the jasmine. And, it's not something I would want to smell like. Now, this scent does remind me of two frags by Prada. One, it reminds me of Prada Luna Rosa Sport, and it also reminds me of Prada Carbon. The way it opens up, it's fresh, it's crisp. Now, don't get me wrong, it's green to me. Amouage Reflection Man is green to me, Prada Carbon is not. But to me, this has a slightly earthy green, like a spice type kind of green. And then Prada Luna Rosa Sport has that rose in it, and it also smells like baby wipes in a sense, and that's Prada Luna Rosa Sport. So Amouage Reflection Man and Prada Luna Rosa Sport both have floral notes, both giving it that somewhat of a powdery vibe, powdery smell, powdery feel, and just a floral vibe. Overall, when we're talking performance is 100% one of this house's greatest attributes from what I can see. Projection is great. Like I said, it's been a while since I've worn this, so I can't really tell you guys how long projection is, but if I had to take a guess, it's going to be 3+ without a doubt. I'm looking more around to want to say the 5-6 hour range for projection and longevity. Of course, it's a monster. It's banging. It's there the next day. You can smell it well. You know, there's performance is nothing to be worried about if you are looking into the house of Amouage and want to sample, yada, yada, yada. And now as for price, I can't really give you guys a roundabout price. I haven't done the research. Like I said, I don't have a lot of knowledge on the house of Amouage. But as you can see, the level in this bottle right here, this right here would go for about 65 bucks if that gives you, you know, a roundabout guesstimate. And, you know, that's just a little bit underneath half a bottle. So, you know, I'd say the going price is still well for these, and I know a lot of people tend to enjoy Reflection Man. And before I forget, the final dry down, it's gonna be a beautiful jasmine. As I said, I don't know the other notes. I can't detect any other notes. I can't pick it up. But the final dry down is just a very, very nice jasmine. Smooth, it's soft, and it's subtle. Personally, I'm the kind of guy that needs a frag, you know, it opens up the way that it does and it stays the same way the whole way through, or there might be a little bit of change, but the scent needs to be capturing my senses the whole way through. It can't be something that I'm uninterested in and I have to wait until the end of the dry down to like it. You know, that's not for me. And this is the kind of frag for me, this is something that I would have to wear for, you know, about 2.5, 3 hours until I could actually fully enjoy it. And that's just not my style. I need to like it from beginning to end. All right, so our top notes are gonna be rosemary, pink pepper, and petitgrain. Now our middle notes are gonna be orris root, jasmine, neroli, and ylang ylang. Base notes are gonna be sandalwood, patchouli, and cedar. So now that I read off the notes to you guys, kind of just gonna smell the bottle here at the neck, and I'm gonna tell you if I can pick up any of these notes or not. 100%, I can't pick up any of these other notes. Nothing. The only thing I can pick up is jasmine and possibly the pink pepper. And it's just that, it's almost like more of like a sharp type of pink pepper, you know, nothing dark or deep or, you know, something just like regular pepper. It's a little bit more sharp. Possibly I could pick up the cedar, but besides that, like I said, the only thing I'm really picking up is the jasmine. Besides that, like I said, Canada Pink Wintergreen Lozenges, the Works Toilet Bowl Cleaner, reminds me of Prada Luna Rosa Sport, reminds me of Prada Carbon, and it smells like, you know, baby powder and Johnson's baby oil. It's just not a frag for me, you know. Don't get me wrong, beautiful bottle, beautiful, beautiful bottle. Got a beautiful purple rhinestone right here on the cap. But besides that, this is just not a frag for me. What's up, Pooch? All right, there was something I did think about and I forgot to mention. Is back to the Amouage Reflection Man thing. As to what seasons I think that this would suit best, I'm gonna say spring, 100% spring. As I said, this is a fresh, clean scent. I mean, don't get me wrong, it smells like toilet bowl cleaner to me all day. But if you like this scent and you know, this is your scent, it's gonna do good in spring. Not necessarily cold temperatures, it might actually, but anywhere from like cool to semi-warm, you know, just that, you know, like if we're looking at, you know, at the winter right now, you can see everything's kind of melted. Not a lot of snow. It's warm outside. As to the temperature right now, I have no idea. But this is the type of weather I'm talking about.